Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang, oh, we bangin'. Oh, we are having homemade peppered steak, y'all. Doesn't that look amazing? I have it on top of some cauliflower rice. We have some cut up cucumbers. We have a buttered roll. Yummy delicious. And we are drinking strawberry watermelon lemonade flavored water today. Ooh wee, who wants a yummy bite? What's up, Yummy Bites? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Y'all, I'm so excited. Y'all, we're drinking strawberry watermelon lemonade flavored water today. Yes, y'all. Ooh, God, that combination, y'all. So that is strawberry watermelon flavoring and lemonade flavoring mixed together. It is incredible. If you drink those, like flavor, y'all know what I'm talking about. The flavor enhancers for your water. Try that combination. Let's pray. Amen. Who is ready for this motherfucking mukbang? Yummy, delicious, homemade peppered steak. Y'all, I haven't had this in so long. Oh my gosh. Tastes just like the Chinese restaurant. Just like it, y'all. Absolutely delicious. I should have cut up my meat. Must have recipe. Who want a yummy bite? Look at that. Absolutely. Let me try with some of this. I'd rather have it without. Girl. Oh my gosh. I didn't know what to pair with it, y'all. What would y'all have paired with this pepper steak? Got me a roll. With butter on top. It's so good. I'm obsessed with this bread. Wow. Rate my plate, please. From 1 to 10. For the win. Who loves peppered steak? It's so... Uh-oh. Delish. Mmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. Mm. Mm. Woo! Y'all, I had a day today. I mean, I had a day today. First of all, Lip's sister came out and spoke and said she don't have no hard feelings towards oh my god, excuse me. Towards program. What's his name? Oh, yeah, program. Anyway, no, is that what he was? Not program. That wasn't his name, y'all. Anyway, Lip's husband. She said she didn't have anything against him. She like, and I'm like, okay, something is going on behind the scenes that we do not know. That we can probably speculate, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But his husband is in jail, y'all. Yeah, that was the first thing that I saw today on social media. But I have the video where she spoke. I found it on TikTok. Mm. And let y'all hear it while we eat. Is this it? Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I am Brad Lips, as you all know him. I am his oldest sister. This is a very hard thing for us. As much as y'all love Bradley, we did too.
His name is Bradley.
I just wanted to get on here because I didn't want everybody to start with what they thought or add what people say and don't know, because that's not how Brad lived his life. I'm sorry, y'all know him as lived. That's not how he lived. He was upfront and real in everything that he done online. I know y'all love him, and I love y'all for loving him. But I want to clear some of all of the misunderstandings, and I'm not going to talk about the trial or anything because we haven't gotten that far yet. I do know that people has it out that he died on the 17th. No, he died on the 16th. And no, not died. He was shot on the 16th.
He was shot.
He died on the 22nd.
So he was alive and had to go to the hospital.
A lot of you did not hear from us, or we didn't know.
Wow.
I'm just going to be very respectful. We did not know. My brother laid in that hospital.
Wow.
For 6 days.
That's horrible.
Before we even knew it. They had to look us up on Facebook and find the first Jones they knew to contact us. I'm not upset per se at production. I loved him. He loved us. Their relationship was very toxic. Very. But they loved each other. And I want y'all to know that. The family is not upset with Dominique. We are not judging him. We wasn't there. It wasn't anybody there but him, Lips, and God. Only question to production is why the phone call wasn't made. And why did I have to wait 6 days? And my brother laid in for 6 days with nobody. Hello,
God bless.
Everyone.
My God.
I am Brad Lips, as you all know him. I am his...
That is horrible. That nobody even called. I mean, was she expecting... I guess she was expecting for him to call. Meaning Liv's husband. So, he got shot and he survived it. I wonder... who took him to the hospital? Was it his husband? Was it an accident? I don't know, y'all. But that's not what these papers said. They said murder. So that was the sister, y'all. And the page is Luxury Diaries. That's the page that reported on it. Yeah, so God bless to everybody involved in that. That is just, it's so horrible. I still, y'all. I was just thinking about it this morning when I first woke up. And I'm like, dang, man. It's just horrible and sad. You know, people making accusations, talking about how Lips used to treat his husband. I mean, I can't lie. I've seen, the videos with him and his husband, and I was thinking, honestly, y'all, that was just his personality. Like, maybe he just, he just has a dominant personality, and he could be controlling. Some people are like that. But he did not deserve to die. I don't care how controlling he was, or how, mean or whatever. Nobody ever deserves to freaking die for it. Like, are you kidding me? Something else could have been done, I'm sure. Like, you don't have to resort to violence to fix a problem. But I know he was wanting to leave him, and that's what was being said. Somebody said people think they know someone just from a 30-minute video, but have absolutely no idea at what goes on off camera. That's true. I be trying to tell y'all that. That is so true, girl. Regardless, no life should have been lost. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's life should have been lost. They should have been able to separate amicably and just go about their way if that's, how it happened. I do believe, well, anyway, somebody said they not upset because they know who was the aggressor in the relationship. Somebody said that his family wasn't upset with him. With his husband for doing what he did because they knew who the aggressor was. But what? Aggressor means that you putting your hands on somebody that nobody knows if he did that or not. He could have been, had a mouth on him. But as far as being physical with somebody, we don't know anything about that. You know what I'm saying? And you do not deserve to go because you have a spicy mouth. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody says, I'm sorry for your loss. Production probably wasn't able to call you because he got arrested and locked up the day before the next morning. Amen, sis. Don't blame him. Let God judge. Praying for you all. I hope they get justice because you know what I'm saying. Because like I said, we don't know what happened. So yeah. Wow. Somebody says Lips probably told him not to call the family yet because he thought he was gonna be okay. Oh, I want to know what freaking happened. Like, he literally survived it. Anyway, okay. Did y'all see that interview that Trump had with that man named, y'all? When I saw this, I was like, what is going on? Y'all, we have a lunatic. He's a lunatic. I am sorry. Like, it's something not right with him. He wants people to agree with him even when he knows that he is wrong. Girl, listen to these clips of this interview from here it is. Wait.
Can you update us on the lid?
Oh, that's another thing, y'all. Oh my God, hold on. Is this it?
Elon Musk and Doge. Everyone knows that there's ways.
Okay, so he had an interview with it's ABC News. Yes, Terry Moran. Okay, I've never even heard of Terry before. But he gets the interview. Trump supposedly picked him. Okay, so listen to this.
Elon Musk and Doge. Everyone knows that there's wasteful government spending. It's really important. But the cuts have had some serious consequences. There have been cuts to foreign aid programs that save lives and keep people alive overseas. There's been research at the National Institutes of Health on cancer, on Alzheimer's, that has had to be stopped. And the question I think people have is, did Doge go too far, too fast, too recklessly?
No, I think Doge has been, look, saved $150 billion. Billion.
Billion.
That's a lot of money.
That's all he cares about. Y'all, I have to point this out.
A lot of things right now.
I have to point this out. Do you notice how, what is his name? Terry was telling him, you know, basically it's affecting the American people. You're, you know, firing people from here, or, you know, taking these various departments away, and it's affecting the people. And all he has to say is that there's $1 billion. It's there's billions of dollars. That's all he care about, y'all. This man ain't got no freaking heart, soul, and nothing else, in my opinion. Listen to this.
Institutes of Health on cancer, on Alzheimer's, that has had to be stopped. And the question I think people have is, did Doge go too far, too fast, too reckless?
No, I think Doge has been, look, saved $150 billion. We saved, that's a lot of money.
But at the
there's
cost
also a lot of things
us.
right now under investigation, which is going to increase that amount by a lot. That's a tremendous amount of money. There were some things where, when I heard about them, I put them back, as you know. There are things that I'm considering right now putting back, but overall we've saved hundreds of billions of dollars.
Well, the original promise was $2 trillion, went to $1 trillion, now to $150 billion, and heading south.
You don't know what it's going to be, because we have things that are at a very high level that are being looked at right now. We also found tremendous waste, fraud, and abuse, as you know. We found a lot of fraud. There was a lot of fraud. Fraudulent things were taking place, and we ended that, and those people are going to be suffering because of it.
A legal note, fraud is a crime. There have been no referrals to the Justice Department on any.
Well, you don't know that, do you? How do you know that?
Because we know.
Have there been referrals to the? Are there?
How would you know that there were no referrals? I think there were referrals.
They generally are.
I think there were.
From the Justice
you know
Department.
You don't know
I'm asking
nothing.
you, sir.
No, you're not asking me. You made a statement. You're not
Now
asking
I'm
me.
asking you.
That was a statement that you made. There have
Now I'm
been.
asking you.
Have there been? Yes, there have.
So there have been referrals for fraud from the
Of
work
course
of
there have been. Take a look at some of these things that took place. Billions of dollars were given to people for no reason whatsoever.
Elon Musk and Doge. Everyone knows.
No. It's something not right there. Straight up. This is another clip.
Can you update us on the
Oh
latest?
no, this is something else, and I'm gonna let y'all hear that too. Listen.
An interview with
Wait.
ABC.
I wanna know why politics is fucking.
Is this it? It says some people who voted for you are saying, I didn't sign up for this. How do you answer those concerns? He says, well, they did sign up for it actually. Yeah. Is he lying? He's not lying about that. He's not lying about that, because people did sign up for this. He literally told everybody what he was going to do on day one. Do y'all remember that? Because I remember. We was shouting from the mountaintops who to vote for. Baby, when I tell you... Okay, this is the channel where all the clips are. Did they take them down? They must have. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. Right here. Here.
He wasn't a member of a gang. And then they looked, and on his knuckles, he had MS-13.
There's a dispute.
Well, wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS-13.
It says MS-13.
That was photoshopped.
It was a Photoshop picture.
Photoshop. Terry, you can't do that. Hey, they're giving you the big break of a lifetime. You know, you're doing the interview. I picked you because, frankly, I never heard of you, but that's okay. But I picked you, Terry.
Throw shade.
But you're not being very nice. He had MS-13 tattooed.
We'll agree to disagree. I want to move on to something else.
Terry, do you want me to show you the picture?
I saw the picture.
And you think it was Photoshop? Well,
Here we go.
Don't Photoshop it. Don't look at his hand. He had MS-13.
He did have tattoos that can be interpreted that way. I'm not an expert on them. I want to turn to Ukraine, sir.
Terry,
I want to get to Ukraine.
No. He had MS as clear as you can be, not interpreted. This is why people...
Y'all, the picture that Trump is referring to, they had somebody took a picture of his knuckles, okay? He has a tattoo on each one of these, right? None of them say MS-13. Now, somebody took that picture and photoshopped MS-13, above the tattoos that he had on his hand. And Trump thinks that actual MS-13 that was photoshopped onto the picture to show, they were actually trying to say that this one stands for the M, this one stands for the S, this one stands for the 1 and the 3, right? But come to find out, it's false. All this, he had a weed sign right here. He had something right here. Where is it? I have a freaking I have it. Is it in this video? I don't know, but I wanted y'all to hear how he was going back and forth with this Terry guy, trying to make him say that this man is a part of MS-13, that he had those tattoos. Listen to what he says. This is unbelievable.
Photoshop. Well,
Here we go.
Don't Photoshop it. Don't look at his hand. He had MS-13.
He did have tattoos that can be interpreted that way. I'm not an expert on them. I want to turn to Ukraine,
No,
sir.
Terry,
I want to get to
Terry,
Ukraine.
no. He had MS, as clear as you can be, not interpreted. This is why people no longer believe the news, because
when
it's
he was
fake
photographed
news.
in El Salvador, they aren't there. But let's just go. They aren't there when he's in El Salvador.
They weren't there, but they're there now, right?
No,
but
they're in
now.
your picture.
Terry,
Ukraine, sir.
he's got MS-13 on his knuckles.
All right.
Okay?
We'll take a look.
You do such a disservice.
We'll take a look at
Why
that,
don't you
sir.
just say, yes, he does, and, go on to something else?
Why don't you just say, yes, he does, and go on to something else? Did y'all hear that? Y'all, he wanted this man to agree with him, even though he did not agree with him. He wanted him to agree with him for this interview, for TV. Because he wants to... I've never freaking met anybody like that. It's so strange how he is. I just wonder, how is he married? Like, she must ignore him all the time. Like, I wonder how he is as a father. Like, I wonder, like, was he there to raise his kids? Like, I really do wonder. Because he is a piece of work, for real. He's a piece of work. Girl.
100% confidence in...
I don't have 100% confidence in anything. Okay, anything. Do I have...
Trump snaps at reporter when pressed about Pete Hegseth, one of his many F-ups.
100%. It's a stupid question. Look,
It's a pretty important
I
position.
have... No. You don't have 100%. Only a liar would say I have 100% confidence. I don't have 100% confidence that we're going to finish this interview.
We will. 100% confidence in...
He said we will. Like, you might not think we're going to finish, but I know we're going to finish this mug. Like, what? The confidence in that statement. Did you... I'm like, what? Yeah. It is the delusions for me, yo. And I feel like anybody who worked for him, they had to sign something that said, I pledge my allegiance to you. And you only. That's it. I'm going to listen to you. I'm not going to say you no. I'm going to agree with everything you say, especially in front of cameras. I honestly feel like he had to talk with everybody. Like, look, you gotta do it outside. If you want a job in this administration, allegedly, this is how I feel. It just seems that way. I want to see that entire interview, y'all. I still haven't gotten a chance to see all of it. But I will be looking for it today, so I can speak about the rest of it tomorrow. Because, honey, I just couldn't believe the interview and what I heard. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't think Trump knew what he was getting himself into. I think that the interviewer is probably a Republican. That's probably why he decided to do the interview. And he probably also decided to do it because he didn't know who he was. So he didn't know what kind of questions, he might ask or whatever. But But I thought they do like briefings, like with folks, like what questions are you gonna ask? Well, he's not gonna answer this, that, and this. I don't know. But y'all, listen to this. This is out of control. Right here. Trump is trying to silence lawyers, y'all. This shit is serious. Do y'all understand how serious this is? I don't know if people know how serious and how deep and just, y'all, they are hidden everywhere. Everywhere. Just hidden every department. Just anything that you can freaking think. Like, it's just like, wow, they're infiltrating all of it. And you can't even keep up. Listen.
Can you update us on the latest efforts to go after lawyers and law firms that have taken up cases that perhaps the president or his DOJ consider frivolous?
So on Saturday, the president issued a memorandum called Preventing Abuses of the Legal System and the Federal Court. Mm-hmm. And this was President Trump saying that his administration, the Attorney General and the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security could decide on their own if legal cases filed by certain lawyers or law firms were frivolous. And then what's extraordinary here was that they could then enact sanctions against the law firm. And one of the key things that came out over the weekend was there was this criticism of a law firm that sort of settled with Trump, Paul Weiss. They were one of these law firms that were targeted. And it wasn't just that, you know, the Trump administration is talking about taking away Paul Weiss's federal contracts. They said that any company that continued to work with Paul Weiss would have its federal contracts taken away. Yeah. And the head of that law firm said that he settled with the White House because they were going to be forced out of business. Steve Bannon said last week the goal is to bankrupt.
He is literally giving people no choice but to work with him, or he's going to fuck them over in some kind of way. Y'all, oh my God. This is blackmail to the highest degree. Like, that is like, he's basically making them. I hope Harvard stands on business. I hope.
Law firms that challenge this administration. No president has done this. Ronald Reagan didn't do this. George H.W. Bush, George Bush didn't do this. And so
basically nobody from that law firm, I guess, can take any allegedly can take any cases that have anything that has anything to do with being against Trump in any kind of way, or the administration in any kind of way. This is very, very strange times we're living in, y'all. Like, straight up. Like, can you imagine being put in that type of position when you really don't agree with the president? Like, but you don't want your business to go down the tubes? Can you freaking imagine? Can you freaking imagine how many people are going to bend the knee because of that? It's so unfortunate, y'all. Like, somebody has got to stop this bullshit. Like, they can't overturn the immunity thing that they gave him. I don't understand. Who can freaking say we do not want this anymore? Like, I know a judge can do it. What are they doing? What are they doing? And then the administration is showing everybody that they're not even scared to arrest a judge. Y'all. A judge gave him immunity. And literally, he can turn against the people who put him there and gave him immunity. He could turn against them and arrest them for whatever, you know? If they talk against him or stop him from doing, or stop him from his agenda that he's trying to pass through, girl. Allegedly. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully this is stopped soon, honey, because people are saying that it is too late. I don't think it's too late, but people are definitely saying that it's too late. Do y'all know that the ships and stuff are not coming, and we're not allegedly not gonna have, if something is not done, and I heard that this is what's gonna happen because it's gone too far already. We're not gonna be getting these ships from China to come in. We're not. They've stopped all of that. China's not playing with nobody, and I don't think they care how much money they lose either. Yeah, so we're gonna be hurting over here.
So the shelves are going to be empty in about 3 to 4 weeks, according to economists.
Yeah, that's
Here's
what they're saying.
What you need to stock up on. Without panic buying, we're not just going to be greedy and buy everything, okay? Let's get that out of the way. Also, to the people in my comments of my last video saying that I was fear-mongering, stating facts is not fear-mongering.
You know, I'm sick of people saying that too. Fear-mongering. If somebody don't say something, like who the flip will? And everybody should be listening. If you live in this world, if you know what I'm saying, if you live in the US of A, you should be freaking listening. And not saying you're fear-mongering. What? Just giving you information about what's going on? That's fear-mongering? This is what's really going on. It's not a joke. This is what's going on. Nobody's fear-mongering, okay? That's not what it is. Now, fear-mongering, I feel, y'all need to hurry up and get to the store and get, they're about to run out of milk, and y'all better go get some eggs right now. That's fear to me, okay? It comes with a lot of dramatics, too. Like, people are just telling folks what's going on, and y'all should be listening, honey. Y'all should be listening.
Stating facts about the Seattle port being basically empty and ships coming in with 44% of what they normally come in with.
Wow.
Not fear-mongering. Just,
and I heard they're letting a lot of people go at the ports, too.
Just because a left liberal person says it doesn't mean that it's fear-mongering.
Thank you.
Anyway, back to what you need to stock up on. So, again, we're not going to panic buy, right? Here are things that you should buy a little, each time if you have
just say
the funds to do it and the space to keep. Number 1, canned fruits and vegetables. So canned potatoes, canned beans. You can even do dry beans. Dry beans will actually stretch a lot further.
She also said flour. Big, huge things of flour, girl. Am I going to be able to stay keto? I don't know. We'll see. Salt. She says big things of salt. And I would say big things of rice. Okay. You can get those at the grocery store sometimes. Sprouts. Costco. But yeah, y'all. Canned goods. Dry and dry stuff, so you can make like breads and stuff like that. But yeah, has anybody else started getting prepared for whatever you think is gonna happen? Has anybody started getting prepared? Do y'all have are y'all stocked up on stuff? I can't lie. I mean, we have some stuff, but we don't have. I mean, if something was to happen tomorrow, we wouldn't be prepared. Oh, excuse me. Murder Show doesn't seem to be worried about any of this that's going on. But I ain't gonna lie, I am. I'm concerned. Not really worried, but concerned. Very much concerned about what's going on. But anyway. Yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think about what's going on. I already know y'all staying prayed up. I already know. So am I. Yeah. I need to go find me some joy. Okay? Today has not been a good day for me. Like I said, y'all, I was having so many problems with trying to get the mukbang out for y'all. Y'all. My computer is tripping. It would not export my video today. I tried it like 4 times. And then the last freaking try, Marshall told me to restart my computer and make sure I have everything erased out of my recycle bin. And it finally went through. And that's why I put it out so late. I know y'all there's probably hardly any comments on the video because I just put it out not that long ago. So that's why I'm not reading comments, y'all, today. But I will resume tomorrow. And I think what I'm going to do is, instead of waiting to edit the video like the next day, I'm just going to do it tonight. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can squeeze it in, because, girl, I be having a lot to do. Like, for real. It's like, y'all, I be feeling like I work all day long. All day. Except for when I, go outside to look at my plants. I'm literally working all day. I feel like from when I wake up all the way until it's time for me to go to bed. I have a tiny bit of down, just a tiny bit, but it just seems like I'm working all day. You know how, like, when you're going to your 9 to 5, you just work from 9 to 5, and you leave work at work, and you go home, and you do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that when you got your own business. Like, it's just not. I mean, you could definitely make your own schedule, but baby, your schedule might be working every day, or just with one day off, like me. But anyway. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all, this peppered steak was so delicious. You see, there is nothing on here on this plate. Like, yeah. It was that good. I'm so glad I left some in the pot so Marisha could try some. But, anyway, make sure y'all are following me on Instagram and TikTok. Follow me on the Family Blog channel. Follow me on my cooking channel at Cooking Keto with Yummy Bites. And yes, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already for everyday videos. Hey, hey, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace. Y'all come back now. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.